What up?
Yo.
What in the world? Dude, what is that? He's got a cat.
I feel like Dewford right now.
What in the world? Now you actually are Dewford because you're an agent now as well.
I know, bro.
It's actually crazy that you're an agent now.
Bro, insane.
Nitafan Financial has a different spin now.
I know, bro. Now there's two of us. This industry's in trouble.
It's over. I was talking to, I think Elijah or Christian, and they're like, are there two, it was after you posted your vlog, and then they're like, has there ever been a brother duo influencers in the final expense telesales space? And they're like, no. And I was like, well, here we go.
I'm about to be making sales and then like telling them to check out my YouTube. I'm gonna have like an 80+ crowd.
You're gonna tell the people that you closed to check out this live sales call. Check out this awesome content.
No.
Cut that out. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the channel. If we haven't met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and we're actually headed to an event that I'm speaking at. We're going to a lock-in, and it's cool because in the industry, there's some people that are getting around and just kind of like brainstorming, masterminding together. And so I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of being able to talk to these people. I'm already starting to think of things that I want to talk about to these people. And I was like, I asked and kind of got my insight. This is behind the scenes, by the way. So I'm getting my insight into like, who is here? Who should I be speaking with? Like, what kind of message does this crowd need? And I don't know. I think one of the things, like when you go to these events and you see, like, people have seen you before. And I mean, if you're one of the 400 people or whatever that are watching, no, that's lowering status. It's an interesting thing because it's easy to talk to the camera for me, and I know for a lot of people, they'd rather speak in person. I think sometimes it's way easier to talk to the camera because I understand, I know like it's just me. But on the other side, I think it's interesting because you get so comfortable doing that, but then you go to these events where there's 20, 25, 30 guys, however many flew in from all across the country. It's interesting because you see these people in person and you're like, these are actually people that I'm able to help, which is really cool. And it inspires me because every time, and Chris could probably attest this, every time I go to an event or something, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to pump out content. I'm ready I have so many things that I want to talk about. That's my goal this year, because like I was listening to Alex Hermosi. It was in early December, he dropped a podcast as he was talking about how Gymshark blew to an insanely big brand, and the biggest thing that helped them grow to an insanely big brand was their in-person stuff. And so my goal is to be able to just make more content, be able to see people in person, be able to partnership network, things like that. So anyways, as I'm thinking about this topic and what I feel like these people need to hear, want to hear, and I'm just gonna kind of like get a glance at to like what, kind of survey the room a little bit at the beginning of my talk. Like, okay, where are you guys at? What do you guys feel like you need help with? What stumbling blocks are you guys running into? Help them maybe see a problem they weren't aware of. Help them find a solution to the problem they're currently facing. I think the biggest thing though is one of the things that a lot of them said, and as I got some insight into, okay, who's in this crowd? Are they brand new people? Have they been producing a little bit? Are they agency owners? The biggest thing that people were saying was like, okay, they're newer to the industry. And so I'm gonna start off what I'm saying, and it's not like I'm joking around saying it's like a keynote. It's definitely not, it's just pretty chill. But one of the things that I'm gonna really talk on is like the mistakes that I made when I just started out selling insurance. I made so many mistakes when I was just starting out. What I messed up big time was a few things, and I wanna give you one of them. Is I didn't know what a good opportunity actually looked like in the life insurance space. And these people that I'm going to, I know their upline, I know their agency owner's crushing it and doing really well, which is awesome, building a brand, which is cool. They have a great opportunity in front of them. And if I got into the industry back when I was 20, into this opportunity, I probably would have burned a bridge, because I mean, that's what I did. And so I'm gonna break down what a good and what a bad opportunity looks like, and actually help educate them to see that there are very rare uplines and agency owners that are gonna invest into their agents, number one, make sure their marketing's dialed in, number two, and most importantly, actually care for the individual and not make them recruit. That's one of the things I'm definitely gonna be talking about. I messed up a lot when I just started out, but I'm excited to be able to speak to this. And also I just got off the phone with my brother, and it's crazy because he actually just got licensed. He came out last week. He surprised me and was like, hey, I finished my license course, and now I'm actually about to, I'm about to take the test. So it's funny because he came in on a Friday. He told me that Friday night, and that night we scheduled the test for 2 days later, and then he passed it, which was crazy, and it's a crazy story. But anyways, it's just insane because he was wanting to get licensed for 2.5 years. He made it his goal, he made it his dream, he made it his mission to be able to get licensed when I got licensed 3 years ago. And I think another lesson from that moment, it took him a full week of actually locking in and actually studying, but it took him 2.5 years to actually complete it. And so one thing I want to share with you is like, imagine right now you have the opportunity to make changes, the opportunity to opportunity to chase a vision. If God's put a vision in your life to go pursue it, right? Chris right here behind the camera, I mean, he's wanted to go to California for a while. And so it's like, all right, cool. God opened up a door. He's making it happen. He's not waiting till, all right, let me wait till I'm 30. Let me wait till I'm 40. Let me wait to make something happen. No, make something happen right now, because just like Tim, it took him 2.5 years to actually get his license. It actually could have took 1 week to do it. And I told him this because I had to, because I cared about him, right? I was like, imagine what your life would have looked like if you would have taken action 2.5 years ago. Would you still be doing what you're doing right now? And he's like, no. And so I think it's an important lesson for you watching this video that you have a golden opportunity right now. I just dropped in the Facebook group. If you're not in the Facebook group, you definitely should join. But I dropped in the Facebook group, like, we're in a golden era and we're in a golden opportunity in a small business space, but also the life insurance space, because right now we're in a season of consolidation. We're in a season of people coming in. There's private equity buying out smaller and bigger businesses. I think it grew so fast, but it's in a season of consolidating, and it grew rapidly and expanded rapidly, but now it's the big dogs, the people who are willing to take risks, the people who are willing to go all in, that understand true business and not just trying to run up an MLM, right? Those people that take advantage of that opportunity are gonna cash out big. And the people who don't and are not willing to take risks and are not prepared and are gonna wait 2.5 years, they're gonna just fail out. They're gonna leave the industry. We're in a golden era right now, and it's not just because Trump is in office right now, right? It's kind of like, that's irrelevant. Take politics out of here. He wants small businesses to win, because when small businesses winning, the economy is winning as well. What is 2025 going to be known as? What is this year? What am I gonna remember from this year? The biggest thing that kept coming to my mind was there's no half measures. You can't have swing, because if you're trying to build 2 things, 3 things at once, you don't have the focus and the attention to go all into one thing. Like, you can't make a really exceptional product if you're focused on and your attention split and your money's going in all these different ways. And so I was like, this is going to require this next level that the goal is for us to exit an insurance agency. There's no half measures. We can't go half in. We can't have 2 feet going in and out. We have to go all in. It's going to require everything. And you can't build 2 exceptional things at once. All that to say, we're in a season of consolidation, and if you don't make the necessary changes that you need to do right now in your life, in your business, the landscape of small business in general is going to change in the next 4 years. So go all in and don't let this golden opportunity pass you by. Going to these speaking things sometimes is just so like nerve-wracking. And I don't know what it is. It's like these people are good. Am I actually going to be able to provide value? Am I actually going to be able to help them? Am I going to be that weird speaker or whatever? And so I think honestly, straight up, sometimes I'm like, I just want to cancel last minute. Like, just cancel and be like, oh my gosh, this came up. But it's like, you think about it, it's like, all right, what kind of thing can I say it's actually believable, that's not like, oh dang, he didn't want to do it? And so it's like, I don't know, these things go through your head and you're like, no, I committed, I'm gonna do this. And so like, I just wanted to be like vulnerable and transparent with you, because it is like, it's hard at times, and I think like it's cool to be able to talk through and be like, all right, cool. I feel good and comfortable. I'm gonna talk about this specific thing. But yeah, it's just, I go into this and I'm like, all right, well, am I gonna say something that maybe another speaker, right? Or a big guy like John Wetmore that spoke yesterday, that's doing 20 million a month. I'm like, how am I gonna be able to trump what he's saying, right? And so that's kind of like the thought process that goes through my head. But I think the thing that I guess like that I get confident about is, one, I'm gonna talk about my mistakes to start. Cause like, I'm just gonna own like everything that I am afraid of, or if they knew this about me or that, whatever. I'm like, okay, if I just own it and I'm like, hey, you should learn from this. You should take value from this. I remember one of the YouTubers that I watch, he's a business guy, and I remember him making a video after he lost like $300,000 that month. And I was like, dang, if anybody has something that they should own, he's talking about it. But I was like, wait, I wanna know that stuff. I wanna know what mistakes or how that's going, because when you think about getting to 30 to 50 million a year, you think it's, okay, cool, you probably aren't gonna lose that much money, but the swings are probably gonna be higher, whatever, I don't know. But him talking about like, dude, it's stressful. We just made $2.5 million last month, and now we lost 300,000 this month. It's like, geez, how would I feel in those moments? And so I think it's one thing that I'm trying to do more of, especially direct to the camera, because I'm like, these people probably don't care, but I think it's just real. Dang.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How's it going? It's good.
Dude, steaks, chicken? What's up, man? I'm Johnny. What's up, bro?
Harrison,
Johnny. Nice to meet you, man. What's up, bro?
What's up, homie?
Good to see you, bro.
What up, Big G?
Good to see you. We got the tour
This is
guide.
just one of my houses, so this is the opportunity you get when you work on our team. The lead quality is just very good, and people actually hop onto the call with their banking and their social ready.
See, this is high ticket this is high ticket life insurance sales. This is what it affords you, Wi-Fi money.
This is not, it's not MLM, I swear. But it is a pioneer pyramid. They got the pool.
The pool is fire.
The pool goes all the way into there too.
Wait, how far does this go in? What? This is sick, dude.
Then there's a fire pit there, pickleball court, basketball court,
Dang.
golf, like miniature putt up there.
Where was
Yeah, I bought it cash. That's like only 2.3.
How much do you think this place is?
Oh man. Well, they wanted 3, but obviously we negotiated down a little bit to 2.2. I just pretty much told him, I said, John, how long are you gonna let this be on the market for? I know you're going through some financial trouble, so we knocked it down $800K from the sticker. And then I wrote him a policy, obviously.
An MP policy.
An MPP policy.
Dang, this really is Wi-Fi money. I used to pray for times like this.
Dude, this guy's average case, Johnny,
It's 2,500, huh?
do you see that?
No, I didn't.
Average case. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They're working vet leads, and they're pitching a lot of Bolt Life A priority, homie. A lot.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, bro.
Typically, when you guys are at like 40 to 50,000 a month, I'll bring that down maybe 30,000 a month. There's kind of a split path that you go down. Either one, you can go higher from like you start at final expense, simplified issue term, then you go to more so an IUL or annuity, or you start selling more higher ticket. Is the goal to be a producer for a while, or is the goal to be a builder? Like what, if you guys are a builder, like the goal is to build a team, raise your hand just for me real quick. Cool, the goal is to build a team? Cool, all right, sweet. All right, we just got done talking with Dylan and his agents. What's cool about them is there's power in community. If you're not plugged in to a community, whether it's your upline mentor, your agency, and you want to plug in, I highly recommend making sure to do that in 2025 to make this the best year yet. One of the questions that I got asked when we were going through it is, okay, Johnny, I want to start tracking my metrics. I want to actually start figuring out exactly what my numbers look like day to day. And I asked him, I was like, okay, cool. Is it sales, marketing? Like what exactly are we talking about as far as metrics are concerned? And so when you want to do that, like you don't want to just start off broad. Okay, this is the goal, but like start off with something small. Start off with something tangible. Okay, I want to improve sales. I want to get those metrics dialed in, and then I want to increase overall and grow the business. The second thing that really stood out was about, do I grow and do I increase my profit margins in percent in my ROI, or do I pivot over and do I stop or do I optimize? Like what's kind of the balance of that? And the advice I told him, and we're actually going to drop the full recording on YouTube here as well. But the thing that I told him is like, are you in a bulking season or are you in a cutting season, right? Because when you're wanting to grow, you have to choose. Yeah, when you want to grow and put on muscle, like when I'm trying to grow and put on muscle, I'm going to get fat, right? My abs might go away, but when I'm trying to lean out, I'm gonna lose some muscle, right? But I'm gonna get lean, I'm gonna get shredded, and I'm gonna lose weight. So I have to figure out what season that I'm in. And so for you, are you in a growing season or are you in a cutting season? And if you're in a growing season, it's okay to be able to decrease the margin a little bit so that you can grow your income ultimately. And one of the things that I said as well in the analogies is I said, hey, you can't buy like a Dylan, right? Dylan bought a Tesla. You can't buy that with and go and get approved for a loan by saying, hey, I'm at a 5x return on ad spend. I'm at a 5x ROI. They don't care. They're like, how much money do you actually have? How much money do you actually make? So instead of just solely focused on your profit margin, which is super important, by the way, be focused on how much cash you're bringing in every single month. So if you love this video, subscribe right now to the channel. I really appreciate you. Drop in the comments down below if this helped you, if you resonated with anything. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm actually going to be releasing this recording exclusively to the Facebook group early. So if you're not joined into the Facebook group, I'm gonna leave the link down below. I'm gonna release it early to them so you guys can grow and scale your business. If you're not a part of a community, you want a free one, you wanna get around like-minded individuals, join the community, the Facebook group right now. It's completely free, and I'll see you guys on the next video.